just recently turned single. It's better. Yeah. Oh, dude, cool. That was the reaction I was looking for. All that steamy dick getting thrown up here. Nothing like some Delco dick getting winged at you. Just bait into it. I say turn single, it's just better than saying I went through a breakup, because then everyone does that bullshit empathy where they're like, yeah, you know, it happened. You know, breakups are painful, but sometimes necessary. Like dehydrated dumps. Is that too coarse? All right. Super painful, then super relieving. That's what it is. You're like, no, why am I going? Oh, I think I'm gonna jog. I feel good. I feel like there's room in me. I knew it was gonna happen. I just knew the breakup was gonna happen. She moved to LA, and I live in New York, which is basically like trying to fuck an astronaut. You just like, there it goes. All right. Let's go jerk off again. It was my fault. I'm dumb. I had a beautiful girlfriend, and I let her move to LA. Not like let her, but like, you know, encouraged it, which is fucking stupid. Because you're like, no, it's gonna work. Love always wins. It doesn't. I don't even think love makes the playoffs, to be quite honest. I think fucking love is in a rebuilding year this year. Going for a high draft pick. I moved her out there like a fucking moron. I helped her move out there. You know in horror movies where the teenagers are going like to the haunted cabin, and then there's that old man who's like, I wouldn't go up that road. The family was murdered there about 20 years ago. No one ever comes back. And then the teenagers are like, fuck you, old man. And then they die because it's a horror film and not a porno. I was helping my girlfriend move to LA, and I rented a car for a week, and as I'm renting the car, the guy behind the desk was this old dude. And he goes, man, those are big suitcases for a week. And I had 2 of her suitcases with me. And I was like, oh, these are my girlfriend's. She's moving out here. You ain't moving with her? No. A lot of wolves, man. I'm like, why would you say, who the fuck are you? Who says that to another man? I can't go back east knowing wolf dicks getting thrown at my girlfriend. Why would you say that to me? All that available, attractive dick in Los Angeles, and you're making me feel bad about leaving? That's what it was. I was just too insecure to live across the country, and that's what I didn't know what to do. I asked the guy friend what I should have done. That was the dumbest thing. Should have asked a girlfriend. I would have gotten nice, constructive advice. I asked my guy friend. His immediate response was, just jerk off on Skype. I was like, what? No. Why do I think she would want to watch that? Just grainy footage of me and my awkward naked body folded into a desk chair. Just like, do you miss any of this? And she's like, no, not at all. I don't miss that at all. Just video of awkward breathing pattern, like, just hold on, I'm almost there. This is an incredibly arrogant thing to think that my girlfriend would want to watch 3 minutes of nothing but underdick. Underdick. Philadelphia, we're all adults. We can all agree that underdick is the worst part of the penis. Dicks are like bridges. You only want to see them from the sides and the tops. You see it and you're like, that's an impressive structure. Then you see it from the bottom and you're like, oh God, it's all support beams. That's a dick joke that only works in cities with bridges. Shit falls flat in Omaha, I'll tell you that. Now I'm back to being single. That's why I need that tank top confidence. I smoke too much weed. First off, comedians are not good at being single. All right, we're too weird. If there's a comic that's good at being single, you're a fucking sociopath. We're strange people. Not only that, but as I said, I smoke a lot of pot. So I'm always just scared and hungry all the time. Like if a girl wants to successfully hit on me, she just has to slowly approach with a handful of trail mix. So, I slowly approach, like, all right. She's like, Ashley, he's eating out of your hand. I don't know why, but that reminded me, now I'm single, and it's like, you know, there's guys out there that are very like, I'm ready to crush some pussy. No, the women don't want that. If I ever met a girl that was like, destroy my vagina, she'd probably call your dad. I think there's some deep issues bubbling to the surface. Feel they're out of my pay grade. That's what it is. That's the horniness of America right now. We're still number one. America's number one at just being crazy horny. We push sex onto people that have no business having sex. Like, there's a commercial, most of the guys have probably seen it. If you watch ESPN, it comes on after like the 18th Sports Center at 3 in the morning. And it's this old man, probably 80, 85 years old, talking to the camera, and there's very somber music. So immediately you're like, oh, mesothelioma. Got it. This dude used to probably chew on asbestos back in the 20s. That's when they called it bubble gum. But this commercial, this old man, he's like super sad, and he's talking. He's like, and I have a condition called low T for low testosterone. And then they do a miracle wipe, and the next picture is him shirtless in jeans on the beach with a young woman, and he's just fucking jacked. He's like super muscular, but he still has his old man face. He's like, I'm on testosterone replacement, and my sex drive has never been higher. They're putting our grandpas on steroids. And no one is freaking out about this. Everyone's losing their shit about A-Rod. No one cares that our peepaws are on PEDs. You're 80. Maybe you're done fucking. Maybe. Maybe at that age, you're supposed to be eating soup and falling asleep in front of the television. I don't want my grandpa walking around the house with his shirt off, just like, where's that Nana of yours? Give her this early bird special. Like, you will not. You're in the middle of a game of gin rummy.